Wake Up with Witcher. Here's meteorologist Mike Witcher from the East Tennessee Weather Center.
Good morning, 7 o'clock on this good old Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Your forecast is sponsored by Jiffy Lube Multi-Care. Hey, listen, it's Friday. It's the weekend. If you need an oil change or your car service, hit up Jiffy Lube Knoxville. They have 9 locations around East Tennessee, from Knoxville to Maryville and Clinton. You can visit them online at jiffylubeknoxville.com to check out their locations. You pass them all the time around town. But they do more than oil changes. They do tire services, batteries, tune-ups. How about some cooling systems? Yeah, it's been hot. Or even brake services. And if you mention Witcher, East Tennessee Weather, Wake Up with Witcher, that weather dude, you'll get a $20 discount on your next service. Checking them out as we head into the upcoming weekend. JiffyLubeKnoxville.com. All right, let's step outside here this morning. Live look in Union County and Maynardville. Just like yesterday morning, kind of a little bit of a haze and some fog out there. If you haven't been outside yet, when you step outside, you're going to notice the air difference. The humidity has picked up. And that's going to be the story throughout the day today. A little bit more humidity, and that's going to make it feel just as hot. Now, the TDOT cameras aren't working this morning, but no major issues on the roadways. And as the kids head off to school, we're sitting in the 70s, and we're on our way into the mid-90s. Can I get a drum roll, please? The big orange suit's back, my friends! It's game day. Can you believe we're putting this baby back on? Happy Friday. Whew. Grab the sunglasses. I don't have mine in here, but you need sunglasses to watch TV here this morning. So we're in Morristown, Tennessee. There is a woman that loves me and watches every single... Okay, I don't know why that just did that. Anyways. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Anyways, we got your forecast coming up here in just a second. Did you know that we had... So we're in Morristown, Tennessee. There is a woman that loves me and watches... We don't want to do that anymore. I don't know what's going on. All right. Anyways, let's talk about the forecast. Yesterday, we made it to 97 degrees in Knoxville. Not the record. How about Crossville, though? 95 degrees in Crossville yesterday. Where's all my stuff? All right, there we go. And that was a record. The old record was 91, set back in 1995. Chattanooga also had a record of 101. The old record, 100, set back in 1993. And we were 1 degree shy of the record high yesterday in Tri-Cities of 95 degrees. So it was an incredibly hot day to be out and about. That puts us now at a solid stretch of 4 days in a row of 90s. But compared to what we had last Tuesday of 78 degrees, it's been smoking hot. Nothing out there going on out there this morning, so we're smooth sailing so far to get the day started. Temperatures again this morning, like yesterday and the previous couple of days. The morning lows have gradually come up. We're now currently sitting in the 60s and the 70s, and that's due to that mugginess and the humidity picking up. The air temperature can and never will drop below the dew point number, and so the higher the dew point number, the muggier and the warmer those morning lows are. General idea of the big picture, we got a cold front on the way. That ridge of high pressure that's bringing us the extensive heat is moving on out. Sorry, I won't do that again. All right, by lunchtime, we're going to be at 88 degrees. So like yesterday, back into the upper 80s for the lunch hour. High temperatures this afternoon, well, we're going to be in the upper 80s to low 90s. So, well, that's lunchtime, by the way. My bad. That's lunchtime. High temperatures today will be in the mid to upper 90s. That sounds a little bit more like it, doesn't it? Well, not that you like it. Sounds more like what we're forecasting anyways. But because we have higher dew point numbers, dew points in the upper 60s, that leads the heat index values back close to 100 degrees in many locations. So, yep, the heat stress is elevated again and a little bit higher in Chattanooga. But let's talk rainfall, okay? So what's going on is we've got this ridge of high pressure that's dominating the weather pattern, right? And it's been sitting over the Tennessee Valley. As it shifts its way further to the south and starts to flatten out, we get a little rotation around the center of high pressure. So what does that mean? Well, that means we're going to get some curvature coming off the plateau in the mountains. And so storms will kind of rotate, but not very quickly. We don't have a lot of upper level winds in the atmosphere. So the storms that do develop will kind of just sit in the same locations. They're expected to develop across the mountains and the plateau as we get into the lunch hour and into the 3 o'clock hour. But some of these storms may produce some mini tiny cold fronts, called outflow boundaries, that may push their way into the valley. If they do, then we'll likely see a couple of pop-up showers and thunderstorms in the valley. But the best location for seeing rain today is going to be across the plateau and the mountains of East Tennessee, North Carolina. Something to kind of keep in mind. But can't rule out a shower here or there throughout the afternoon in the valley locations. Still hot for the evening rush hour, 93, feeling like 97. Not a fire pit Friday night, my friends. Not at all. Too darn hot for that. 89 by 8 and down to 83 degrees by 10 o'clock here this evening. All right, as we wake up on Saturday morning, now we got a lot to talk about here, okay? So let's dive into the details more specifically on your game day forecast. Anybody going to the game? Give me a big shout out if you're going to the game here this morning. All right, so we start Saturday morning off. We're going, again, a 12:45 game, so a lot of folks are going to be heading off to the tailgates at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll be heading down there. We'll be in G10 at about 8 o'clock in the morning. I think we're shooting for 9. But anyways, I got to get stuff done around here, like my job, you know? And then we'll be heading down to G10 and doing some tailgating, and then we'll come back to the house and watch the football game, I guess, because we're not going into the game. But if you see us down at the game, give us a big high five and hug. Well, let's take a picture, shall we? All right, so here's your Saturday forecast. We're going to start off nice, quiet, and dry. No issues. I think we're going to have some fog in place across the area, kind of like this morning, a little bit of haze, a little bit of fog. Here's kickoff, okay? Well, 45 minutes before kickoff. But the point of the story is, as we get into kickoff, probably not a whole lot of activity. Maybe a little bit of shower activity across the mountains of East Tennessee, but that should be about the extent of it. From noon to 3, here comes some showers and thunderstorms. Are they going to hit downtown for the football game? I cannot give you that exact answer. Impossible, my friends. But we will see spotty showers and thunderstorms developing, and I think we'll see a little bit better coverage on Saturday than what we'll see today. And then as we head into the evening, I think we'll see a little bit better coverage as we go from, say, 3 till 7, maybe 3 to 10 o'clock at night. I think we'll see a little bit better coverage. So let's zoom in and show you the future cast of rainfall in downtown. Now, I'm going to pick up our timeline at noon on Saturday. That little rain that you see over in downtown, that's from today's forecast model, not tomorrow's, okay? So let's run you through it from noon to 3. Watch this. So there's a storm on this model showing up near Mascot, not far from downtown Knoxville. Now, is that where it's going to fire up? Can't say that. Probably not. It's probably going to fire up somewhere. But the point of the story is that we are going to see storms firing up between noon and 3 near downtown Knoxville. That's the possibility anyways. So if you are heading off to the football game, doing some tailgating, or if you're hosting a party, keep in mind that we could see some spotty showers and thunderstorms through or developing during the football game. After the football game, I think we'll see a little bit more activity fill in. But let me show you the big picture, and this kind of paints the story. You can clearly see today and tomorrow, because that takes in today's rainfall forecast and tomorrow's, that not everybody's going to see the rain. So do we see rain for the football game or do we not see rain for the football game? TBD, my friends, but guess what? You'll be able to track it with the interactive radar using the East Tennessee weather app. You know that. I know that. But if you don't have the app, you will soon know that once you download the app, right? Right, my friends? All right, so that's kind of the story. So spotty showers and thunderstorms today, a little bit better coverage tomorrow. Here's that football forecast. Here's your game day forecast. We start off at 73. We warm to 86 by kickoff. Kickoff is going to be at 86. But the heat index value at kickoff is going to be about 91. It's going to be a lot more muggy, and you'll feel that. So it's going to be a toasty, roasty one for sure. Then as we get into the 3 to 6 o'clock hour, that's when the storms really start to fire up just a little bit more. So I think it's towards the end of the game or after the game that we'll start to see a little bit better coverage. And again, we'll see how it all plays out. But make sure you have your GPS locations turned on. If you are heading off to the football game, if storms are starting to fire up, I will send push alerts using the East Tennessee weather app. That's why it's a great tool. Say, hey, heads up, showers and thunderstorms are starting to develop in downtown. You might want to go take cover real quick before everybody else who doesn't have the app gets notifications and starts taking cover too. Then everyone's running for cover, right? All right, so heat index values on Saturday are going to be pushing close to 100 degrees, so not much of a change there. Therefore, our heat stress will continue to be in the moderate category, but shrinks as we head into our Sunday. So there we go. Got that going for us. And that's associated with this frontal boundary. Now, I showed you the big picture. I'm just picking up, this is just Sunday. You can see how the cold front's going to slide on through. We're going to see a little bit more widespread rain around the region as the cold front kind of lifts up the air and then slides off to our southeast. And that big ridge of high pressure to our north on Sunday and Monday, it's going to bring us some refreshing air. Look at this. Monday, we're at 86. 96 today, 86 Sunday, Tuesday, we're at 84. And then next Wednesday, Thursday, we could be in the low 80s. Not bad. Dew points will come down as well. But again, high dew points as we get into the weekend. And heat index values obviously near 100 degrees today and tomorrow. Low 90s Sunday, Monday. And then not really much of a heat index value as we head into next week. And that cooler air that's going to be with us towards the end of next week, guess what? May be with us up to about 8 to 14 days out, 8 to 10 days out, 6 to 10, 8 to 14. So up to 2 weeks out, we could see a little bit of pocket of cooler air. All right, let's switch to rainfall forecast. Yeah, we saw a couple of spotty showers and thunderstorms yesterday, but not officially at McGee Tyson Airport, which is what we're showing you here. Haven't seen rain at McGee Tyson since the 19th of the month. Maybe we'll get some today there, but I doubt it. We'll see if an outflow boundary can push into the valley and produce a little bit of rain around the valley locations. I know a lot of you on social media are going, Witcher, we desperately need some rain. And I know we do. We got a fire in the Smokies. Do you know that? All right, so rain chances ramp up. Better coverage on Sunday. They fade away as we get into next week. And again, this just kind of paints the story as this cold front swings on through, kind of showing you how all this precipitation is going to pick up as we get into our Saturday, Sunday, but really more so Sunday as the cold front swings its way to the south and southeast and then moves on out of here. We'll say hello, high pressure, but maybe elevated rain chances as we go through the first week of September. And then we'll kind of see more average rainfall amounts for towards the second week of September. So you know the song and dance I just told you again. But again, if you're new to the platform and you don't have the East Tennessee Weather app, I got 2 downloads yesterday. Specifically, I was talking to a friend of mine. My kid went to a friend's house after school, this, that, and the other. I was talking to one of the moms, or to the mom anyways. And she was talking about camping, and her husband and kids are going camping this weekend, and she's talking about storms, and my husband's been watching it. I go, well, does he have the East Tennessee Weather app? No. Should I download it? Yes. And then I kind of walked her through the interactive radar, giving you past, current, and future cast radar of 2 hours. So again, as the storms do fire up tomorrow or even today, check out the interactive radar because it gives you a really good indication of where the storms will be flowing. Now, they're not going to have a lot of movement today and tomorrow. Better movement on the showers and thunderstorms as we get into our Sunday. Hey, by the way, can I just throw something out there real quick? I know I've said this every day. I'm going to say it again. Anybody new to the platform or has not been with us this week, I am raising money for the American Cancer Society, breast cancer awareness and research, and most of that money does stay here in East Tennessee. So there's a little friendly competition, I said, going on with I think there's like 20 guys that are the Men Wear Pink. Big celebration coming up for all of us that are doing this. But anyways, an email got sent out yesterday saying, congratulations, yay, congratulations to so-and-so. He was the first person to hit $1,000. So he's going to get a fancy schmancy polo. And I was like, what? I'm at like $900 something, but I actually have, remember, the Farm Bureau check for $1,000 sitting right here. I was technically the first to reach $1,000, but I don't know how to enter a check into the system, which is what they're monitoring. She said, well, how close are you to $2,500? And I said, really close? Why? She says, well, if you are, you better tell your wife to go buy herself a nice fancy nice. Because the first 5 of us to get to $2,500, we get 2 tickets to the Hope Gala, which is a lot of fun. I went last year. And I said, done deal. Let's get to $2,500. So right now, I will tell you right now. So again, this is just to encourage you. Right now, I am sitting at $22.81. $22.81. I need to get to $2,500. $22.81. Anybody got 25? 25. Anyone want to do 2,500? Just $25. Just a dollar. Oh, sorry. Not very good at that. Anyways, I need like $220 to be able to get tickets to the Hope Gala. You want to help me out? Anybody want to help me get there? I got a link at the top of my app and, of course, online at the top of the website at easttnweather.com. So many things. Oh, just kidding, Kimberly. Hold on. We're not ready for the dance. I want to say hi to everybody. Do you have the sunglasses on this morning? Big old orange suit firing away. Wow, you guys are firing up the chat this morning. I had to scroll all the way back to the top. Any newbies on here? Any newbies? Raise your hand. Say I'm a newbie. I've not seen Wake Up with Witcher. Anybody relatively new? Doesn't seem to be. Got the WWW family joining this morning, but just always looking for new ones. Newbies. Nope. Everybody's just saying good morning. Kimberly, I got your messages. I didn't have a chance. I was running and gunning all day yesterday, so I apologize. But you can call me. You already have. Don't wait for me to call you. 5 p.m. yesterday, car said 102. Well, we know those aren't right. Gives us an idea. And if your car was saying it was 102 degrees, if you go inside and leave your car out in the direct sunlight, Aaron, your car is 135 degrees inside the car. Yeah. We're going to be thinking about you, Felicia. Thoughts and prayers from all of us here on the Wake Up with Witcher crew. Maybe this is operator error. Listen, Kimberly, we can't live with them. We can't live without them. We already know that, right? Once you have certain things in life, it's hard to go back. Can you put your cell phone away for a week and not touch it? Most of us probably couldn't. I probably could, and I'd probably be okay with it. But I clearly can't because I have to run a business. It's looking good. Looking good. Now, I think you'll see. I think today will be fine, Tom. Tomorrow, we'll have to watch out for a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms. And again, I'm not quite sure when you're coming home, but if you're not coming home till Monday, know that you're probably going to get rain on Sunday as the cold front swings its way through. Oh, that's old stuff. Wow. I scrolled to the top and I forgot that the old chat was sitting on here. My bad. My bad, my friends. I'm like reading old stuff. So let's just move right along. Good morning, Layla. We got Matthew Berner joining us this morning. Bruner. Read that wrong. Brunner. Anyways, good morning, he says. Do you have the app, Matthew? Let's hope not, Buck. Let's hope not. What's up, Cha-Cha? Good morning from the great University of Tennessee. Tickle College of Engineering, MSE. Good morning to you, Cha-Cha. How are you this morning? Got Artie on here. Loving the suit, are you? Good. Yeah, I was, clearly. Clearly, I figured it out. I forgot to clear it out, and I can't clear it out once I start it. So the chat stayed up from yesterday. But I'm back. All right, fine. We'll just do a little dancing. How about that? I haven't looked at him this morning yet. Okay, we got some good ones. Here we go, my friends. Today, anybody want to go to the beach? Anybody? Me? I want to go to the beach. Hey, listen, Kimberly. Calm your horses over here. I got a show to run. All right, so it's National Beach Day. Who doesn't love the beach, huh? Who doesn't love the beach? What's up, Philip? So it's National Beach Day. Let's go to the beach. All right, we got plenty of lake beaches around town. Maybe we could all just meet up at a lake beach. It's National Grief Awareness Day. This is a good day. If you're grieving, listen, we all grieve in our own different ways, in our own different timelines. But if you are grieving, I apologize. I hope you get better. It's National Toasted Marshmallow Day. Would be okay. You could probably sit a marshmallow outside on the patio. Let it toast in the direct sunlight. It's so hot. Wait, Sue Ann Foster, you are in Australia right now? Are you from East Tennessee and are you in Australia? Or you just happen to have the app and now you're joining us from Australia? Because I need to know more about this, Sue. I got to know more about this. Australia is like my bucket list. All right, let me know, Sue. If you're from there, or if you're from here, if you're joining us, I mean, why are you in Australia? Let us know. Aaron loves the beach. Krista says, one kid down, one to go. Perfect. Have a fabulous weekend as well. Katrina's a beach fan. All right. And it's National College Colors Days. Hence, that's why I'm donning the orange suit. So, yes, my friends, if you don't recall, if you're new to the platform, I wear an orange suit on Fridays, the day before football game. Last year, I wore it on a Saturday, but I'm not broadcasting on Saturdays. Well, I am, but I'm not broadcasting live. So I was like, no, I'm going to do Fridays like I used to. Big old orange suit Fridays coming your way every Friday for the rest of football season. Sorry about that. You know how the tradition started, right? Shall I give you some, shall I give you, make you recall on how everything started? I got called out. The week we played Kentucky, I happened to wear a blue tie 3 days that week. Just by chance. I'm getting up at 2 o'clock. I was getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And good old Heather Wallaga called me out on it. Well, I happen to have this orange suit I bought at a Halloween costume store, believe it or not, for like 25 or 50 or 70 bucks. I don't know. It was like 50 bucks, maybe 25 bucks. It was before we moved back to Denver back in 2014. So I've worn it for a couple costumes during Halloween for a couple years. Anyways, Heather calls me out on the show. Says, you've been wearing blue ties every day. What are you, a Kentucky fan? I said, whoa. So because this was a Halloween costume, it didn't fit very well. Because what does? So I went and got this baby tailored. That's right. I got it tailored and dry cleaned. So now it like fits like a normal suit. Look at this. Yeah. Now it fits like a normal suit. And so since then, the orange suit has been playing a role in my life, for the last like 2-3 years, something like that. And then when I left the TV station, of course, the girls took over the tradition. I told them one day, I said, you'll never. I'm the owner of that tradition. I started the tradition on local television wearing an orange suit. You can't take that from me. But they do look really good in orange as well. The ladies do anyways. So hats off to the ladies over across the street. All right, here we go. Let's go back to the chat, shall we? Let's go. Going to St. Thomas next weekend. Nice. I was there this past summer. Is there a tropical depression heading that way? There is. Let me show you. Well, maybe there will. Yeah, there is. All right. So here we go. This is hurricane season. There we go. We've got 2. So we've got a disturbance that's got a 50% chance of becoming our next tropical system in the next 5 days, working toward the Lesser Antilles, the Caribbean, St. Thomas, St. John, and then one back behind it that only has it's not highlighted. There we go. 20% chance over the next 7 days. So 7 days. Philip, you said you're going there next weekend. So that should be... Stay tuned. Stay tuned, Philip. I'll keep you posted on that. Or you can just go to the National Hurricane Center's, NHC's centers on the website, and you can keep an eye on that. But I'll keep you updated on that. You're Australian, and you're joining us here in East Tennessee on Wake Up with Witcher, and you live in Sydney. Oh, my gosh. Big shout out to Sue Ann Foster this morning, joining us from down under. From down under. You know, Sue, this is like my bucket list to get to Australia. I had an Australian exchange teacher when I was in 3rd grade. We had her over for dinner because I really liked her. She had an older son that was pretty cool. But I was in 3rd grade, and I just was like, fell in love with Australian rules football. Australia, it has been on my bucket list since I was in 3rd grade. So, while I know it's a really, really long ways from where we live, my son has asked to go to Australia as well. So what we're doing, because I know it's really expensive, he's in 5th grade. So what, we've got 6 more years, right? 7 more years? 7 more years, I guess. It's on the list to take him and the family to Australia for his high school graduation present. But we saving now. We're saving now. Why are you joining us here? How did you find East Tennessee weather, and why? I need to know more, Sue. You need to let me know more. How did you find me? Why are you joining the broadcast when you live in Australia? Thank you, by the way. The app is not going to help you, I don't think, one single bit in Australia. I don't know. Does it? Do the current temperatures show up? These are things I don't know about the app. They worked in St. John and St. Thomas because that's still part of the U.S. territory, but I don't know. Sue, I need to know more, but thank you for joining us all the way from Australia. This is amazing. I love it. I love this. Oh, Tammy, have a great weekend. Australia's on your bucket list too. Smoky Mountain backcountry. Shall we go? Should we just take a group of let's start raising some money with East Tennessee weather? Let's just go. Let's get a group of us. Buck, it's going to be too darn hot to be wearing a suit out there at the Vol Walk and the tailgates. But I'll be at G10, so if you're around, come say hi. Orange Suit Friday. Have a great weekend, Katrina. Orange, you smart. I got what you did there. I need drums. I don't think I have that. I thought I had that, but let's see. There we go. I have that. No, I don't have it. Anyways, oh, here it is. There we go. Now you have it. We need to dim it a little bit. That suit's brighter than the owner. Hey! Good morning, Chris. So we do have some newbies on here. Nobody raised their hand and said if they're a newbie, but you're welcome, Philip. Check back in next week. I'll keep you posted. As it develops and gets a little bit closer, I'll start talking about it a little bit more, but right now it's way out there. Why did you book a trip to St. Thomas in August? Like, we're getting into the peak heating and peak hurricane season. The peak season of hurricane. The peak of hurricane season. Let me get the words out correctly. You know, down in Australia, they have Willy Willies. Right? In the Pacific, they've got typhoons. See, I knew that, Sue. Yeah, welcome, Sue. I'd love to go to Australia someday. Spent a couple of months in WA, Western Australia, maybe? Or is WA Wales? And you got a kid off, and you got your bills paid before 5 a.m. You are like a rock star. Why are you paying bills at 5 a.m.? Is there a better time to pay bills? Like your computer, sitting in front of a movie or something like that, and be like, all right, let's just pay our bills. Put cameras in Australia. Yeah, there we go. Hold on a second. Who's to say I don't have one down there yet, Kimberly? Who's to say I don't have one down there? Now, while it's morning for us, it is, guess what? It's nighttime in Australia. It's at the end of summer for us, but it's at the end of spring for them. Weird, huh? How was your winter, by the way? We're just celebrating like hot weather here. How was your winter? But that's a live look right there, thanks to EarthCam, earthcam.com. That's a live look there at the Sydney Harbor. That's cool. Sydney looks so cool. Let's see if I can find another shot here. There's another one on here somewhere. Maybe not. No, but we could go to Dublin Iron thanks to EarthCam. Actually, my friend was in Dublin just like this last summer. Oh, man, we got to run an ad. We'll get rid of that for a second. Nobody likes ads. So my friend was actually in Dublin not too long ago, and literally was at this place I'm getting ready to show you. And he's like, he texted me. He was like, hey, go look at this. Go look at earthcam.com at this place, and I'm gonna walk outside of this from this pub that you'll see in a moment after this very long. There we go. So right here. And so he literally walks out of that pub right there, the Temple, what is it called? The Temple Bar. And he stood right there waving his arms in the air and saying hi. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is the craziest thing. That just happened. So Brentson, let's go, Brent. Hey, I was going to text you yesterday, Brent, but whatever. Brent wants to go to Australia. See, Kimberly, I told you I have a camera in Australia right there. Sue says, you're welcome. Yes, I just came across you and you sounded interesting. Well, clearly with an orange suit, Sue, I'm a very interesting character. I'm a broadcast meteorologist. I've been doing weather since 2000. Yeah. And morning television for almost 20 years with local TV stations. And you know what's funny, Sue? I actually did. My wife and I, before kids, had talked about, what if I took a job in Australia as a meteorologist down there? That would be cool. Australian TV is similar to US TV. They got their Today shows and their local broadcasts and stuff like that. Would I fit in down there, Sue? I don't know. I don't really fit in anywhere, clearly. I'm like a round peg going into a box. Doesn't work. That's not even the right way to say that. See, I don't even know the terminology. You'll buy me a drum, will you? I've got one. I found one. I didn't think I had it. Good morning. Chris, what's up, man? What's up? Love it. Now you need to change that from baseball to football. You need to change your logo, your Facebook profile pic to football. Am I wrong? But I'm glad you like the orange suit, the orange jacket. What's up, Kat? How are you this morning? Your suit gives the word Dion the whole meaning. I know. Well, I thought it would make my pale skin look a little bit tanner, but I don't think it's doing its job. Ooh, there you go. Business trip. We'll just write this one off. I like this. You know what's cool, though, is because of what I'm doing and all the digital platform that I'm doing, and I don't work for under the FCC, and I'm doing my thing on my own. I could take a trip like that because I'm still going to be broadcasting every day, right? Just like when I go camping or when I went to St. John, I still broadcast from St. John. Oh, thanks, Felicia. What's up? What's up, Lee? Rick's Cafe in Jamaica is on EarthCam. Oh, nice. EarthCam's great. I love EarthCam. They got a lot of great stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want that drum anymore, Kimberly. What's up with that? I'm old. Well, it's hot. It's hot. And there's a dust storm. Man, I've been chased by a wallaby. And a kangaroo. And a koala. It's not a koala bear. You know that, right? It's just a koala. Am I right, Sue? People always call it a koala bear, but it's not even a bear. It's a koala. That's from what I understand. You know what? When I go home to Denver and I talk to my family, they tell me all the time, like, you have a southern accent now, you know. Like, I was born and raised in Colorado, the land of no accent. And they're like, you have an accent now. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? No, I don't. Hey, Gavin's new. Thanks for raising your hand, Gavin. Welcome to Wake Up with Witcher. We broadcast Monday through Friday live, 7 o'clock in the morning. This is called Wake Up with Witcher, by the way. Do you have the app, Gavin? Do you have the East Tennessee Weather app? If you don't, just go to your app store and search East TN Weather, all one word. Listen, it's everything you want for weather here in East Tennessee. Do you live here, Gavin? Because Sue does not. But if you live here and you do, let's just first ask, do you have the app? Hopefully you do. But if you don't, this is what it looks like. See, there's where I'm raising money. Click on that. Watch. I have proved to you. I'll prove to you that I'm just shy. See? 1281.35. Anybody want to donate? I need to get to 2,500. I'm actually at 2281.35. I need to get to 2,500. Want to help me out? Anyways, use the Interactive Radar. This is a great app. Interactive Radar is going to be great for this weekend, but that's what the East Tennessee weather app looks like right there. Weather at your fingertips, Gavin. Oh, he does. All right, fair enough. I showed you something you already knew. Come on down today. I'm only working half a day today or tomorrow to watch the game. I'm probably pulling the TV out by the pool, weather permitting. I think you'll probably be good for the first part of the game. I'll hit you up later on today, Brent. Faux show. We're going down tailgating tomorrow, and then I don't know really what our plans are after the game. But my wife made a bunch of stuff to take down to a tailgate, for tomorrow. So we're going to be like heading down there like 8. This is true. This is very true. Ah, yay. You got the day off. What's up, Connie? Love the orange suit. Go Vols. That's right, my friends. And it's 7:36. We haven't had any traffic issues that I saw, but the T-Dot camera things don't seem to be working this morning. Oh, now they're working. Now I'll just show you the traffic here. So we'll come over here to 40 in West Hills. Traffic's running smoothly. No issues so far this morning, which is great. No accidents, a little bit of congestion here or there. Come down to the typical locations. And yeah, we're starting to get that slow down. Coming into downtown on the westbound lanes, but that is it. That is it. I thought I had something else to share with you this morning. I should just take notes on things that I want to share with you, but I didn't. And so that's what we get. Should we see if there's any new photos showing up in the gallery? Let's see if there's any new ones. Oh, yeah, there are. There we go. You can just see it right there on your screen. Look at that. What's up, big old bear? So it'd be better if I just do this. Let's do this. Be better if I do this, so that way I can navigate in the background without you knowing what I'm doing. Hi. This was sent in, by the way. Jennifer Seiler. Stunning views at Cades Cove. I would say so. And here's another stunning view. I'm assuming from Cades Cove. Let's see what it says on this one. This was sent in by Donna Suffrage. Big Ridge in Maynardville. There we go. The view never gets old. I'd say it doesn't. I would say, oh my gosh. You guys are killing it on these photos. Hey, Sue, if you're still on here, you should download the East Tennessee Weather app. You can upload a picture to Witcher's Pictures and show us what Australia looks like, and I'll share it every day. That picture, by the way, is Dwayne Foister. Fisherman's sunrise this morning on the Little Tennessee River in Von Nora. And I've shown you the rest. That is amazing. Great photos. You've got bears in your yard all the time in Newport. Saturday is Saunders' last day at work? Well, congratulations. Like last day at work at all? Mel, you missed the holidays? We can't go back over everything, but I'll give you a quick little snippet. How about that? National Beach Day, National Grief Awareness Day, National Toasted Marshmallow Day, and National College Colors Day. Those are your national holidays today. That was for Mel. She was running late, missed them. What's up, Lee? Saw that sun yesterday morning on the way to Jefferson City to play golf. It's awesome. Von Nora is a beautiful part of East Tennessee. You guys are awesome. Awesome. I don't know if they come through yet, Felicia. Felicia said, I just sent you something. They did. They did come through. Look at that. Orange and white flowers coming in from Felicia right there. Representing the weekend. Sorry if you're not a UT fan, but welcome to Vol Country, right? Welcome to big old orange country. You know, it's funny. I never thought I'd wear as much orange as I do. I grew up being a Broncos fan, being from Denver. And so never thought I'd wear this much orange in my entire life. But here I am, donning not just the jacket, but also the pants. Don't think I'm not going without the full suit, my friends. Oh, my goodness. All right. We're going to wrap things up this morning. Cue the music. Let's chill out a little bit. Take a deep breath. If you got to work outside, use a little extra caution. Take some extra breaks. It's the end of summer. Yeah. We're used to it by now. I don't think it's anything different than what we've seen all summer long, so why are we treating it differently? It's just hot outside. But next week's going to be better. And we're looking at increasing chances for rain, so keep that in mind. I will send you back to the 24-hour weather channel. If you missed any of the forecasts, you'll get a full forecast. But don't forget, you can always get that online at easttnweather.com on your daily forecast updates and on the East Tennessee Weather app. And if you don't have time for a traditional 2 to 4 minute weather forecast, because I can do 4 or 5 minute weather forecasts now to really give you a lot more information than I used to be able to in a minute and a half, I actually do give you a 1 minute with Witcher, and it's a broadcast more cell phone, social media style, up like this, not like this, which is obviously how we're broadcasting right now. I sure hope you have a great weekend. Don't forget this morning's Wake Up with Witcher is sponsored by Jiffy Lube Knoxville. Listen, Jiffy Lube Multi-Care, visit them online at jiffylubeknoxville.com. They've got 9 locations from Maryville to Clinton and Knoxville. You see them all the time if you travel anywhere around town. And you'll get $20 off of your next service with them if you mention my name. Help the local business out. If you need an oil change, go get her done, I say. Go get her done. Anyways, have a great weekend. Go Vols! Are we going to win this game? I hope so. Again, if you see us over at the tailgates or on campus here tomorrow, say hi. We'd love to say hi and see you and take a photo. And of course, I'll have all the East Tennessee weather platforms updated throughout the entire weekend. So make sure you check in your daily forecast weather updates, and make sure you have your notifications turned on. If storms start to fire up during the game and you are going to the game, I will send a push notification as best as I can to let you know, heads up, there are storms coming on in. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you back here for Wake Up with Witcher on Monday. Boy, it sounds good, doesn't it? See you then.
From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your morning weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
Good morning. Happy Friday. The big orange suit is back, my friends. Yes, that's right. We're talking about UT football, and that's happening this coming weekend. We've got that game day forecast coming up. We are talking about increasing chances for some showers and thunderstorms starting today. We'll see a little bit more tomorrow, and we'll see a better coverage of rainfall as we head into our Sunday. Let's go ahead and get to work with the forecast as we dive into the details on where we have been. And I want to highlight this because we've all experienced it, but last Tuesday the 20th, we were at 78 degrees. We've been warming ever since. 80 on Wednesday, 83 Thursday, 87 Saturday. We get into this week and we climbed into the 90s with yesterday. We made it to 97 degrees, which was not the record here locally, but we did see a record high in the Tri-Cities area and in Chattanooga. It's all associated with a ridge of high pressure to our southeast. The moisture starting to get pumped into the area. Cold front on the way. This is just a big, broad brush, big picture pattern on what's going to be happening here as we head into the upcoming weekend. And a cold front is on its way. So as high pressure starts to break down, it's still going to allow for a little bit more moisture, and that's going to lead to afternoon showers and thunderstorms. So we start the morning off with temperatures in the 70s. By lunchtime today, we're going to be pushing the upper 80s. So it's going to be another hot lunch hour. And that's really going to be the story across all of East Tennessee by lunchtime. Mid to upper 80s, maybe a couple pockets of low 90s. But our highs today are going to be back into the mid to upper 90s. And we're adding a little bit more humidity. So the moisture content starts to increase a little bit, which increases our chances and coverage of showers and thunderstorms. Plus, puts our heat index values back close to 100 degrees. And that's just through the day today. Now, as we look ahead, that's going to continue to add a little bit more heat stress to the atmosphere. So again, as kids go off to high school football, practices after school, The heat stress is going to be with us through the late afternoon, early evening hours. Let's pick up our timeline at noon today. Not much activity from now until noon, but as we get into the afternoon, I think the Cumberland Plateau and the mountains will see the greatest extent of showers and thunderstorms. So something to keep in mind from Monroe County all the way up into Greene County across the higher elevations, and also across the Cumberland Plateau from Morgan County all the way to Ray and Meigs County. Now, some of these may throw some little outflow boundaries, little mini cold fronts that may help to spark off a couple of isolated showers in the valley location. So can't rule that out, but most of the activity is going to be across the mountains of East Tennessee, North Carolina, the Cumberland Plateau. But again, a couple could drift their way into the valley, kind of depending on how that all plays out. 93 degrees for the evening rush hour, 89 degrees by 8 o'clock tonight. And if you're still out and about by 10, we're going to be down to 83, but a muggier evening for sure. Now, getting us started on our Saturday, let's talk about it. We're going to be in the 60s and 70s for the morning hours. So if you're going to be heading off to the tailgates early in the morning, if you have early morning travel plans, sporting events, it's going to be mild, it's going to be muggy, and it's going to be dry with a little bit of river and lake fog developing, especially where we get the rain showers throughout the day today. So let's take it to game time, shall we? 7 o'clock in the morning till noon. Of course, kickoff's at 12:45. But the general idea is not much activity for kickoff. We'll have partly cloudy skies. We'll start to see the clouds building throughout the afternoon. So from noon kickoff till 3 o'clock towards the end of the game, notice that we're going to have a few spotty showers and thunderstorms developing. Do they develop in downtown? We'll have to watch it closely. So I'd pack an umbrella and some rain gear if you're heading off to the football game just to be on the safe side. And of course, don't forget to track the rain and the storms with the interactive radar using the East Tennessee Weather app. It's going to be a great tool. Make sure you allow notifications, and your GPS location is super important because if you are traveling, if you're heading into downtown, if storms do develop, of course, I'll be sending out notifications to keep you up to date on that if you are heading off to the game. But it's going to be a great tool to keep you up to date on how it's all playing out. Then as we go from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock, again, more showers and thunderstorms will kind of start to drift their way into the valley, so we're going to continue to talk about that. So let's talk about rainfall totals. I think this is going to paint a different picture for you. We'll pick up our timeline at noon. These little rain accumulations are from Friday, so from the day today. So let's go ahead and continue from Saturday at noon, kickoff. As we go through 3 o'clock, notice this model's picking up a storm just on the east side of the Knox County area, not too far from downtown. So could this be over downtown? It could be. It could be. That's why I said pack the rain gear just to be on the safe side. 3 o'clock through the evening hours, you'll see how it's going to start to really pick up. And I think downtown will probably get some decent amount of rain, or at least the valley in some locations. So again, after the game, as you pack up your tailgates, as you go out and enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon, keep in mind, showers and thunderstorms may be developing in and around town. It's going to be kind of hit and miss. Not everybody's going to get the rain. That's why I say, can't really specifically say it's going to hit downtown and Neyland Stadium throughout the day on Saturday, but I think it's going to be close. So that tailgate forecast, mild and muggy to get the day started with some areas of fog at 73, especially along the Tennessee River. For kickoff, we're going to be right around 86 degrees, but heat index values going up. And then temperatures will climb into the low to a few pockets of mid-90s as we go through the game. Remember, the game's not during the peak heating of the day. It happens during the game. So highs will be in the 90s on Saturday. Heat index values are going to be pushing again close to 100 degrees. So it's going to be a hot, muggier day compared to what we've been experiencing over the last couple of days. And so therefore, yeah, the heat stress is going to stay in the moderate category on Saturday. But we shave that away on into our Sunday, and we'll shave it a little bit more on into our Monday. Again, all associated with this frontal boundary that's coming through. But Saturday into Sunday, here comes this cold front. The cold front's going to spill in a little bit more widespread rain throughout the day on Sunday. Cold front slides off to our southeast. Cooler, drier, high pressure builds in from the north. It's going to feel fantastic as we get into next week. So we'll go from the 90s today, tomorrow, but down into the 80s Sunday and low to mid 80s as we get into the middle part of next week. It's going to feel really nice, not to mention the air starts to dry out a little bit as we get into next week as well. So we're talking about cooler, drier air to set up shop. So heat index values will come down next week, and we're not going to have to contend with those whatsoever. And this cool pocket of air may stick with us for the first maybe 2 weeks of September per the Climate Prediction Center. So we'll keep you posted on that. We desperately need rain. Some of you got it yesterday. Not everybody got it. And I think that's going to be the story again today. So mostly rain-free conditions today. But we haven't had rain since the 19th of the month. So rain chances increase as we get into our Saturday. Better coverage on Sunday. Rain chances fade as we get into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as the air starts to dry out. this kind of paints a different picture for you. Here comes the cold front. You can see how we'll see a few spotty showers throughout the day on Friday, throughout the day today, I should say. A little bit more activity on Saturday, but not a ton. But then widespread rain swings its way through as a cold front swings its way to our south and southeast, taking the rain showers with it. Lots going on. And then elevated rain chances possibly, average to maybe slightly above average for the first couple weeks of September. So as I mentioned, the interactive radar is going to be a great tool as you head off to the football games, outdoor plans, as we get into fall. This gives you the current, past, and future radar, a future cast of 2 hours to kind of give you an idea of, as the storms develop, where are they going and how long are they going to be over on top of you. I will tell you this, that the storms today and tomorrow are going to be very slow movers. We don't have a lot of wind in the atmosphere to deal with, or not deal with, but to steer the storms anyway. So just anticipate slow-moving storms over the next couple of days, locally heavy rainfall. Not everybody gets the rain every single day until likely Sunday, at which point we'll see those showers and thunderstorms slowly come to an end. All right, we sure hope you have a wonderful and safe rest of your day. Today, check back in from time to time. I'll have updated forecasts as we get a little bit more of a clearer picture, getting closer to kickoff game on Saturday. Hey, show me your orange. Upload them to Witcher's Pictures. I want to see you and your family donning your bright orange as we head into the first game weekend. Have a great day.